So I just got back from town and I picked me up some of this compost tea here. My local greenhouse brews compost tea. So this is the stuff that they put in there. This is the Seedlingers plant Fertilixer. So this is a plant fertilizer that has the microorganisms in it. And when you brew it, apparently it makes the microorganisms grow and multiply. And I like to put this stuff on my flower basket. So to make the compost tea, they put this stuff in there, and then they use some stuff from Fox Farms called the microbrew. This is something new that I'm trying this year, putting the compost tea on my plants in addition to the Fertilome fertilizers that I showed a few videos ago. So I like to put the compost tea on my flowers and annuals probably once a week. One thing that's really nice about my local gardening center, you pay for this once and then you get free refills. So this was 25 bucks. And then I can take it back all summer long and just get free refills, which is awesome. So I want to really thank them for doing that. So I'm going to put this compost tea on my baskets and flower pots. So I only have 2.5 gallons of the pre-brewed compost tea, and so I like to try to get as many of these flower pots as I can fertilized with this stuff because it's been brewed in the compost tea brewer. I would really like to make one of those brewers myself, and maybe I'll do that. I think I might do that next summer and then just buy the materials and put them in there. You can actually use compost itself and put that in the brewer instead of that plant fertilixer stuff that I showed you, and I don't know the difference and if that would be any better or worse. So I like the smell of this stuff. It just smells like the earth and I like it. It smells good. So take a look at these flower pots. They're really starting to go good and they're really kind of growing pretty big. This one was super small when I planted it, but now it's starting to pop right out of the basket, which is awesome. So I want to show you guys what a pisser offer is. Came home to this. That's cotton from these stupid cottonwood trees. So it's been a little over 24 hours since I cleaned all of these seed pods up, and look how many more there are in the lawn. I cleaned all these up yesterday and did a double cut on this lawn right here. And now look at what I'm dealing with, thousands more. And so I would love to just cut these trees down, but I'm just not allowed to. I've been told I can't do that. So as far as I can tell, I've got 3 options for cleaning these up. I've got this leaf rake that I can do. I can pick them up manually with this bucket, or I can use this. So I'm gonna try my luck with this first. Okay, so you see what I'm dealing with these seed pods, right? How many there are? I want to show you something really quick. Look how many more there are up in the trees right here, okay? Thousands more. So the cylinder mower doesn't create any suction, so I won't be able to suck these up with my normal mower. I suppose I could use the rotary mower and come out here and vacuum these up, but tomorrow it'll probably look just the same. And so I don't really want the tire marks from the rotary machine on the lawn because it's beautiful. The lawn looks so great right now when all this crap is cleaned up. So it's a real pain in the butt. So I'm gonna try the blower and try my luck on that. So it's blowing all these cotton pods into a pile here. You can see over there kind of what I've accomplished, which was not much. And the blower crapped out on me. The idle set screws are not working. I tried the high screw, tried the low screw. I cannot get it to work right. So the dang thing probably needs a carb clean and taken into the shop. So this is about a $150 blower. I've really liked this blower a lot. It's been fantastic. But how much is it gonna cost me to get the carb cleaned? I could probably take all this apart and clean the carb myself, but every time I do that, it never goes back together the same way I took it off. It doesn't ever seem to work quite right. So this is a project that I like to take into a small engine mechanic. They know what they're doing and they're good with carb. So I tried adjusting these two set screws right here for the high and the low, and I did not get any luck. took off the air filter and cleaned that all up, and I'm running it without the air filter right now. I use the steel oil and I run non-ethanol fuel in these machines only. So it really blows that this thing is not working right. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about it because I really need the blower. So this thing is 150 bucks. I've always kind of wanted one of those backpack blowers that really kind of put the air out and really blow well. So I guess I have to resort to using the leaf rake, which I did not want to have to do, but I guess that's gonna have to be the case because this is not working correctly. Which is so annoying because it's not even that old. It's like 2 years old, maybe 3. So there we go. Sometimes it's just easier to pick these up by hand. The blower broke on me, and to make it worse, the wind's blowing and they're just kind of coming out of the trees right now. So it's a real annoying deal, I tell you. Cottonwood trees are no fun. So this bucket's completely full of these cottonwood seeds. So got that pile over there. I didn't even get to that section over there. So it's the next day and I've got all of these seed pods from this cottonwood tree on the lawn here. Hundreds of them again. I cleaned this up last night and I've probably got double or triple this over there. So I tell you, it's probably about 2 or 3 weeks out of the year that I'd have to deal with this. Once they eventually all come down, I don't have to do this anymore, but it's a real pain in the neck and it's just not something I like dealing with. So just burned 20 minutes collecting all those cottonwood seed pods. Had a lot of them on just this section right here. And this bucket is about 3/4 completely full. And there's probably double or triple the amount over there. So I want to get to the mow. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to those tonight, because I want to mow this. And I was hoping to do a double cut here and over there, but it's not going to happen. So let's get to it. So it was a hot day today. I think it got up to about 73 or so. It just feels hot. So grass is growing good and it's striping well. Okay, so I just finished the mow here. Went one direction here on this side of the walkway. Didn't do any mowing on the other side because of those nasty seed heads with the cottonwood trees. I've got to deal with that tomorrow. And I'm gonna do a double cut on this side, and then I'll do the double cut on the other side tomorrow, which is gonna be Saturday. So I mowed on Monday, Wednesday, and today is Friday. So mowed 3 times. My growth regulator is completely worn off, and I emptied the bag twice in this section. So that would be 2 days since I mowed. I emptied it twice. It's growing quite quickly because we've been having cooler temperatures. This is a cool place where I live. You know, today was about 70, maybe 72 or 3. And I think it's supposed to maybe getting into the 80s next week, which is a bad deal there, but. So just got finished doing the double cut on the 7,500 square foot section. Here's the amount of clippings that I got. It's about maybe a third full. And so I love doing the double cut because it leaves that nice checkerboard pattern and it just looks really fine and crisp and clean and cut. I love it. I love cutting the grass and I love it when it's nice and cool. Today's the second day of summer and that's kind of a bummer for me because the days start getting shorter. And I like the nice long days because I like to be able to get a lot done outside and just enjoy the nice cool weather in the evening. So it's kind of a bummer that we're gonna start losing days, but I love summer for the 4th of July. I love mowing grass, the smell of grass, the lemonade in the sun. Man, the summer is a great, great season. Probably one of my favorites, especially in this place where I live, because it doesn't get that hot. I hardly get any days in the 90s. We're supposed to get into the 80s next week, and that's really quite hot for this area. So thanks for watching these videos. Appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. On the leaf tissue rather than all over the cotton. So, car. So now I can put down my growth regulator and get the material.